Welcome back to Pokémon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge, my friends. Time for the last fight before the E4 round 2. And obviously, we will try for the Deathless E4 round 2. For that, we need to also beat this fight Deathless. And there's a really important thing you need to keep in mind in this fight. I will talk about that. I think I saw a lot of runs dying to that move in tag battles, because that move is really special. So, let me show you my team. We have Electrode with Magnet, Protect instead of Thunderbolt, because we don't need Thunderbolt in this fight, and this is a TM anyways. We have Choice Specs Pidgeot. We need to exactly be Choice Specs, and we will lock ourselves into one move. I will talk about that in a second. We have Muscle Band Crobat. We have a Typhlosion with a Charcoal. We have Raspberry Kingler, because I forgot to pre-sleep that and I'm just lazy and I don't need to be pre-slept. So Raspberry is enough. And we have Leftovers Gyarados. This is only a backup. My 5 other mons should be able to beat this fight alone. But yeah. Okay. And this theme is so fucking hype. We also need Surf to get to this Ghetsis fight. This theme is so fucking hype. And yeah, there's like I said, one move you need to be really careful with, okay? You need to be really fucking careful with that move. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, so we'll talk about that move. What that move, what I'm talking about is EQ. Okay, EQ in doubles is really special. We need to think about a lot of stuff. Okay, because in this fight especially, we have different mons, like different typing mons. Okay, Venona fight. Remember that Venona fight. You have everything as a flying type partner. Pretty consistent if you ask me, but that is not consistent. You need to be really careful. Now, Gyarados sees a kill on Electro, that's why we are pre-damaged slightly. Aqua Tail sees a kill, and that means Gyarados can only use Aqua Tail turn 1. Jirachi sees a kill with EQ, and it will exactly only use EQ here, because EQ is on +2 anyways, because Gyarados is a flying type partner. And the moment your partner is a flying type, Levitate or Magnet Rise is active, EQ is straight up on +2 score. And it sees a kill as well on Electrode. So this is minimum 6 score. It could be even +8 because of quadruple AI. So Jirachi can't use anything else here outside of EQ. So what we're gonna do turn 1 is Protect. And we will use Hurricane, Choice Specs on Gyarados. This is always a 2-shot. And we will use Hurricane for this fight, so we have only 5 Hurricanes, because we are locked now. And we can't crit kill this Gyarados, what is really important as well. Okay? Now we will use Volt Switch on Jirachi. We can't crit kill this, but this damage from Electrode will be important in some seconds. And we will kill this Gyarados with Hurricane. And this is exactly EQ only. This damage is really important on Jirachi, by the way. Now we will go to my Crobat, because this is guaranteed EQ. Kill this Gyarados before it can do anything. And we will see now the guaranteed EQ here. Okay, this is consistent Beatic. And Jirachi is Leftovers as well. But I have calced that every turn. We are completely safe. Oh, this Jirachi sees a kill with Thunderbolt. And now I will talk about EQ. So, this will use Thunderbolt, and usually you think you can go back to Electrode, get the Volt Absorb healing, and bait EQ again next turn. But then it would be Volcarona. And the moment your partner is a Fire, Electric, Poison, or Rock type, EQ is straight up on -10 score. So even AI sees a kill, it will not go for EQ. That's really important to keep in mind. Okay? And if you don't even have any conditions, like You are not a flying type partner. Not a Magnet Rise partner. Not a Levitate partner. And even if your partner is not a Fire, Electric, Poison, Rock type. And you will damage your Pokemon, your own Pokemon. Minus a 3 score for EQ. And with that, it means EQ would be even on a kill only on +1. And the super effective modifier would make it possible that Jirachi can go AP over EQ kill on Pidgeot. And we can't have that, of course. So, we will protect this turn with my Crobat. And Hurricane always kills this Beatic before it can do anything. Super simple. And this is random, by the way. This is random Hydreigon or Volcarona. We don't mind that. That's completely fine. There's a Thunderbolt. Get the Leftovers recovery. That is also carved. It is Volcarona. Completely fine. We will use U-turn on Jirachi. We can't crit kill this. And we will use Hurricane on Volcarona. This will always kill. And because the bait was not consistent enough, I need choice packs. Because Volcarona Expert Belt would only be a range. And I obviously need to kill this Volcarona now. So this can't use any stupid stuff here. And if I go Life Orb, for example, on Pidgeot, I'm at some point getting into AP range. Because I'm already on 80% HP after Gyarados dies because of double Life Orb recoil. So this is Thunderbolt, guaranteed we will go to Typhlosion. And Pidgeot will kill this Volcarona before it can do anything. And now, why Jirachi needs the small amount of chip damage? Because now we don't need to use any move where we get recoil. It was also safe. Volt Switch would never kill on a crit. U-turn as well, not of course. And this is Hydreigon, consistent. And with that, we will use Eruption now. Eruption will always kill Jirachi. And always do the chip damage what we need on Hydreigon. Jirachi minimum damage in doubles with Charcoal is 93%. So this is more than enough. Needs only a bit of chip damage and that would be enough. And with that, Eruption into Hurricane, that's the last Hurricane, into Hydreigon will always kill this monster. I think Hydreigon even gets full damage from Eruption, because Jirachi just dies. That is full damage Eruption, yes. So it's like I thought. That was the entire Eruption damage. Yeah. Okay, so my Pidgeot is out of moves. So we can't use Pidgeot anymore. And my Pidgeot is also dead to a Shadow Ball crit here. Against this Cofagrigus. My Typhlosion, however, is never dead to anything here. It can't use Will-O-Wisp on me. So the only thing it can use is Shadow Ball. So we will Eruption now. Full life Eruption. Single target damage, by the way. And just go to Kingler. Because this can use now anything on my Kingler. We don't really care. Because we are Shell Armor. Eruption. Look at this fucking damage. And there's the Shadow Ball on my Typhlosion. We are never dead to a crit here. He was always safe. And with that, that is a riskless. We can just use Eruption again. And Aqua Jet. And riskless gets this fight is done as well. Alright. That is not a lot of money, I would say. And thank you for the Stealth Rocks, by the way. This could help for the E4 round too. I didn't use that last time, but this can help for sure. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the E4 round 2.